Do you ever feel like this when you're trying to use colour? Are you frustrated by colour but really want to improve? Within this video, you'll learn the colours that Van Gogh, Monet to Rembrandt and many others used to create visual masterpieces. But first, let's quickly go over a quick colour wheel overview.
The colour wheel. Primary colours are red, yellow and blue. Mixing primary colours forms secondary colours. Think orange, green and violet.
As you'll find out, it's the colours that you don't use that are most important.
To improve your colour, it's recommended to isolate the colours you use. The following artists make use of complementary, analogous to tertiary colours. Girl with a pearl earring. Vermeer uses blue, yellow, red and orange at the top of the wheel. The figure sits on a dark background, using warm, earthly colours for the figure, red for the lips and blue for the scarf. Red is only used for the mouth, making it stand out and makes us focus on this facial feature.
This painting works because of its narrow colour selection and also because of a clear complementary colour used.
Here's the top 5 RGB hex values from the painting. Use selective colours in only certain areas of your painting or artwork to lead the eye to your focal point. Vincent van Gogh, Café Terrace at night. Van Gogh uses complementary colours of yellow and blue with hints of green and red-brown, using saturated colours for large areas of the painting and unsaturated grey-blue for balance.
The colour selection is a diamond shape, focusing on yellow and blue.
Van Gogh uses dark lines and shapes to draw our eyes to the essential elements of that painting. And the key takeaway from this painting is to use warm and cold equally in the painting by using 2 complementary colours like yellow and blue. The next one is Rembrandt, The Night Watch. Rembrandt paints with brown, dark green, the adjacent of yellow and red. These colours sit on the top right hand corner of the wheel and uses analogous colours. Analogous colours are hues that sit next to each other on the colour wheel. With all of these previous examples, colour and composition works together. So this is what you've got to keep in mind when you're using colour. So when you choose colours, think of them not only as colours, but also as tones. How can you draw the eye with placing dark on light and vice versa? Try and select colours with the same colour bracket. So think orange, red and yellow, or blue, green and cyan. Next up is Seurat. Seurat uses a halved circle shape with emphasis towards blue, yellow and green, with touches of brown and red. The most contrast comes from the right shadow and background trees, with the lightest from the lake and grass.
Really does work when you limit your colour palette. Limit them to the warm colours, to the cool colours, to the colour complementaries, to the tertiary colours. And by limiting your palette, it will actually make your colours even stronger.
The key takeaway here is to use the same colours throughout your artworks to lead the eye around your image. Claude Monet, Wheatstacks, End of Summer. Monet uses earthly tones of red-brown, yellow-green, green, light blue and yellow.
So you don't have to use white and black for your darks and your shadows. You can be creative like Monet.
Monet uses a diamond shape with emphasis towards blue, yellow, green and red. There's some contrast within the unsaturated tonal range, with the lightest from the sky and the darkest areas coming from the trees in the background.
Use green for your shadows, use yellow and pink for your lights. It doesn't always have to represent what you think the lights and darks actually are shown to the viewer.
And that's it. Have fun, keep drawing, and use these colour palettes to improve your colour. I recommend you watch this video on how to mix organic greys to level up your colour